So there it is. It's a 1967 Pontiac Catalina. Now she's pretty rough, but you know, it had flat tires, and the transmission was actually laying on the ground, which prevented me from doing anything, because with the transmission crossmember was broke, that was the problem. The transmission laying on the ground, it also shoved the fan up into the fan shroud, so I wasn't able to even turn the motor over. So the guy said he had it running though, and I mean, obviously there's no reason to not believe him because he was giving it to me. So anyhow, I went over the next weekend, went and picked it up, got it home. I just jacked the transmission up, put a bar underneath it to get it home. I pulled it home on my dolly. I got it home, put a battery in it, put some fuel in it, and she fired up. So, you know, the tires on it were just garbage. So, I took it over to a friend of mine's. If anybody knows anything about these Pontiacs, the cross members are kind of weird on them. They're just kind of a flat cross member that goes in between the frame rails, and the ends of them mount in like this rubber. Well, what happens is that rubber holds all that moisture in there, and it rots out the cross member. So anyhow, basically what he did is he took the rubber off, added some metal onto the cross member, and then just bolted it to the frame to hold the transmission in place. Now, somebody at some point had lost the keys to it, so I have no keys. The trunk latch is gone. In fact, even the mounting, or the little latch piece is missing. So I do need to try and find that at some point. But so anyhow, I got the cross member fixed. I took it to the local tire shop. Got new tires put on it because the other ones were just garbage. And then I actually ended up going to a speed shop in Toledo, and they had a 4-barrel intake, Edelbrock 4-barrel intake. So I picked that up. The carburetor that was on it was a 2-barrel. It was junk. Now this is a Pontiac 400, has a 400 turbo trans. Like I said, I took the intake off, I painted it, new valve cover gaskets. That carburetor actually was a friend of mine's. I rebuilt it. It's a 750 Edelbrock. New belts. I put a temperature gauge in it. New water pump. New thermostat. You know, new vacuum lines and stuff. I mean, I honestly didn't even do a tune-up on it or anything. It's got, who knows how old the plugs and stuff are. It actually doesn't run too terrible. If I was gonna show you, so the interior's kind of rough too, but so if you look, and I mean, I've driven this thing, I've had to have put a few hundred miles on it. So it shows 59,048 miles. So funny thing is if you look up here, it's oil change sticker. Now that's actually from a local dealer. Notice the date, 2005, but 61,561 miles. So, you know, she ain't even due for an oil change yet. Now, the oil has been changed in it, obviously, but I just thought that was, you know, it tells a little bit about the car, that basically they were driving it apparently in 05 and hadn't really been on the road since. So, now let's see if I can get her to fire up. Now, I don't have the choke hooked up. Oh yeah, that's another thing. So, I mean, obviously, as I said, I don't have a key, so I gotta use a screwdriver. This is how it was when I got it. Something that I thought was odd, if the key's in it and the door's open, I mean, she sounds pretty sick, but the horn's on. So, I don't know if it's supposed to do that. I haven't really figured it out. But anyhow, like I said, I don't have a choke, so she starts a little hard, but we'll see what we can do. There we go. I think she's gonna stay ready. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to mention. No exhaust. Well, I mean, there's some. Big plans for it here, but I mean, I got her running and driving